Good morning, Libra. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go on and just get you started, as I've done with your counterpart. Get you started with your who's coming towards your reading to just let you see who's coming towards you this year, as well as to share with you the likely outcome. Okay? So if you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions here. Okay, and for you veteran Librans out there, welcome back. All right, so again, what I like to do is to go on and just do a general cartomancy reading here with these cards already displayed to just give you a sense of the person by providing you with a brief description as well as possible industries in which this female might work. Okay. Gentlemen, this reading is for you Libra men as well as alternative lifestyle Libra women. Okay. So, what I like to do is to go on and get started here by shuffling up a few of these romance angel cards just to get a general impression um, of the energies that I'm seeing coming towards you. Okay, and I'm going to go on and shuffle these right up right now. Okay, Spirit, give me a few messages. Okay, what are the vibrations surrounding Libra from now until the end of this year here, particularly Libra men as well as alternative lifestyle Libra women? Okay, in terms of romance, what message? All right. One of the things that Spirit wants you to know, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's time that you start to try to pay more attention to the red flags this year. Because I feel that signs have been cautioning you. I'm getting a strong feeling here that many of you may have just met a new person here, or you might even be tempted to reconnect with an ex, okay, that I'm getting, all right? And this is a strong indication that you might want to be a bit more vigilant, in your approach in terms of being around this person, okay? And just don't let your heart go too quickly until you know that, this person is the right one for you, okay? I do also feel that many of you have recently separated from someone, or you're just simply missing a connection that you may have had with someone here, okay? So this card is suggesting that it's time that you forgive the situation. Let it go, okay? And ask yourselves, what is it that you've learned from this heuristic type situation here? And by doing so, ladies and gentlemen, okay, it's going to help you heal. And it will help you experience more love in the present moment. It helps you be fully present, okay? I do feel that you guys have been wishing or hoping for this soulmate. It could be possibly an ex, or it may be potentially someone new that you would like to have a soulmate type connection here. All right. It seems that Spirit have confirmed or just provided more insight into your prayers here. They're letting you know that by continuously praying here, and going through having positive affirmations or visualizations, that's going to help you kind of bring this person to you. All right. I do feel too that even though this is not the scope of the reading, I feel that another thing that might have caused havoc in your romantic situation, it appears to be your finances and your career here. Okay. Perhaps money or the lack thereof, has caused havoc here. Okay, someone might not be working, uh, or it may be you who may not be working. Okay, and I'm just feeling that there's a lot of financial issues that might be, kind of going on here. And I feel that many of you are in the process of healing. You're healing family issues here. And I feel that your love life will suddenly benefit, once you learn to forgive again the past, and perhaps even for some of you to forgive your parents for how for your upbringing. Okay? The cards are suggesting that you should stay optimistic about your love life despite how things might look now, because positive thinking and faith certainly is going to bring you the romance you seek here. And I feel that many of you have already met the one, or you're going to meet a soul feeling type connection here. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that when someone says that you're meeting your soulmate, this doesn't mean that you have to be with this person. Most of the time, soulmate connections are one of the worst to have, because it's riddled with a lot of problems, things that you really have to learn from one another. And once you've gained that insight into that experience, gentlemen, as well as you females out there, you move on, okay? So you forgive and you just move on, all right? But you do have some type of a soulmate or karmic type connection that seems that perhaps that you've had. Many of you may have let it go and it's just still in your energy field. Or you're going to be meeting someone new, as I've already indicated, okay? And as I said, too, that it does appear to be an X here, because I feel that some of you have separated. Or there may be another separation that may crop up here if you try to, return to a situation before you've, kind of healed it, because it seems to be lingering problems here. So, I just feel that there could potentially be another separation that might be on the horizon for you guys. All right. So let's go on and just dive right on deeply into this reading here, and just to see what other information that we can glean here and see if it sort of echoes some of the same sentiments as these romance angels. All right. So what I like to do is to first um, give you a general impression, or just give you just a quick overview here of what I'm sort of seeing here in your reading, ladies and gentlemen. And this is basically regarding the various types of energies that I'm seeing. Okay, it seems that you're just to look at the predominance of suit here. You have a balance here. I'm getting here, so I don't see that it's gonna be you're gonna be like overly concerned about um, one suit as opposed to the other here. Okay. I also feel a very strong sense too that um, you certainly will be vacillating a lot when it comes to your romantic situation here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you also have those three sevens here. So when you usually see cards that kind of pop up in combination to one another, is usually some type of element of surprise or an auspicious, type turn of events. Okay, and hence the vacillation that I'm seeing that many of you you're going to be feeling here. Okay, because these cards tend to bring about it tends to bring about a lot of challenges here. So you're going to have concerns about. I see geographical issues. I'm feeling that you might be at a distance from somebody, or it may be some type of a long distance type association, and that might be a factor. I'm also feeling, as I've indicated before, that there are going to be financial issues that seems to be affecting your situation due to you meeting so many people here. You see all of the people here who are showing here in these cards here. That shows a lot of people that you're going to have. So I see that many of you definitely you're going to have a lot of options. Okay. So now I'm going to go on and just turn my attention over to the next segment of this reading, which I'm going to help you kind of identify the person or this female that I'm seeing coming towards you here, and just to give you, excuse me, possible occupations or the industry in which she might work here. Okay. I'm seeing a person that's very depressed. I'm definitely picking up a strong energy of an ex here. Okay. Someone that's a loner. Someone that's even possibly ill, ladies and gentlemen. Someone that's depressed. I'm also getting a strong indication that many of you even might be even thinking about a deceased um, romantic partner, or somebody deceased that's connected to you romantically. I'm getting that you're I'm kind of thinking about here, thinking about things that maybe you could have done differently, but you didn't. Okay, for some of you, I'm picking up a very dark features. Okay, with this person here, I'm seeing someone to, of course, as I said, it appears to be someone from your past as well. Someone who has a, speaking of which, this person seems to have had a very torrid past here. I'm seeing a lot of hidden secrets, okay? And this person potentially, uh, she might work in her home, or she may have lost her job, or she's working in a dead end position, and uh, from which she would like to escape. I'm kind of getting. I'm also picking up that she might even, for some of you, she may be a coroner, or even potentially an archaeologist, okay? I'm also seeing someone that's, I'm seeing a younger person as well, someone that's probably in their 30s or 40s for some of you, okay? Someone that possibly works in the hospital or does something with medicine or the pharmaceutical type industry here. She could potentially be a healer or some type of holistic type um, counselor or therapist. Okay, I'm feeling that she's very religious or spiritual. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm picking up a lot of different energies here, different females. So it's not just one person here. Okay, I'm seeing someone who's very health conscious. Very tall, long hair. Someone that's very physically fit. Even might even works for the gym and something I'm getting. Okay, I'm seeing a very opulent type person. Like a mama bear type um, persona or personality. Someone that's very controlling, protecting, or like a protectress. Someone that's very caring. I'm picking up on a heavier set person here. Someone that's very voluptuous. Okay? Someone that even might does some type of PR work or advertising or maybe potentially um, does some event planning, or she's a director or works in finance or might even be a lawyer. I'm picking up on an older personality here. Okay, someone that's a boss or very seeing a very high position like a judge, or kind of working the food and beverage type industry. I'm also seeing one who is very uninhibited, someone that's very attractive but dangerous, someone that's popular. I'm seeing a party animal, someone that's a socialite, someone that's very promiscuous, ladies and gentlemen, which is why these cards are signaling to you that you might want to pay attention to the warning flags here. All right? I'm seeing someone that's very street smart, someone who displays a more Machiavellianistic type approach to life, someone that's extroverted, okay? Potentially she could work in the telephone industry as an operator, or even perhaps might work, does something in social media, or may even have a YouTube channel, or might be a hostess on a talk show. But I'm picking up a very athletic type person who might even works in the gym. I'm getting. I'm picking up a very competitive, confrontational type person. All right, someone that has a very aggressive type voice. I'm seeing a lot of mental issues connected with this female. Someone who's she seems very sexual. You know, I'm seeing a lot of violence surrounding this woman, and this might be because I'm seeing a lot of drug usage and drinking and even taking various prescriptions here. She can't control her desires here, and potentially might have some commitment issues, which again, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to the red flags. They're going to be cautioning you, okay? She's a cheater, all right? A violent type person, or someone that always starts trouble, okay? I'm also getting someone that potentially might even work in the escort service, okay? And Spirit is showing me someone, it looks like that you might even have an internet connection or maybe a long distance type situation here. I'm seeing someone very articulate, very communicative, and they may even work in like an office setting, or even in fact, the post office, they may even work there. Okay, so let's go on and just get into your reading just to see, just to get more specifics about what you might want to pay attention to, and what spirit kind of wants to point your attention. I'm going to also be pulling a few of these letters here to kind of help you determine the people who are coming around you or into your energy field this year, as well as those around whom you might want to be a bit more vigilant, okay? So let's start with looking at the bottom cards first. We have both the Jack of Hearts as well as the Eight of Diamonds. So we have water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as Earth, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Okay, so when I combine these two together here, it shows a significant lover or a sensuous, or it's all about platonic connections that's going to be entering your energy field here, and so much so that it's going to kind of feel as if it's true love here. Okay, and due to the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that you have one, two, three, you have a lot of vibrant colors here, but you, in your main reading, the darker cards kind of outweigh it. So you're going to have some problems, and there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to combat this year, but it doesn't mean that your problems are insurmountable here. Okay, so just looking at these two cards, I'm going to go on and whip up you a story here just to kind of give you a sense of the energy that's kind of coming into your energy ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, I see a passionate connection that you're going to have. It looks like, as I said, with someone new with whom you're going to feel a strong soulmate connection. And some of you might even decide to strengthen a connection with someone with whom you already, kind of dealing, or you might potentially, it also might be even potentially be with an ex, okay? I'm seeing for some of you, this new person or ex might be younger, and if they're not younger, they may act immaturely, but I feel that you're going to kind of meet a lot of people this year who will be just as interested in you, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to have a lot of options, I'm seeing here, for you this year. All right? So let's go on and just review your past or things that might be in a process of happening now, okay? And with that, we're going to be looking at these three cards up here, because we know that the man here, I use this card more as well, not necessarily the man, but the Ace of Spades here as more of a significator of this reading here. Okay? So let's start by just looking at your past here. And again, looking at those three cards here, we have the Nine of Diamonds, the Seven of Hearts, as well as the Ten of Clubs there. All right? So I feel that just, combining all of those cards together, I feel that although some of you may have been a bit in hermit mode here, because this card also represents the hermit. It shows that you're going to kind of open your heart up to more possibilities here. So I'm seeing that although many of you seem to have, parted ways with someone, remember the Romance Angels cards indicated that there was a separation. If that hasn't happened yet, that it is going to happen. Okay? I feel that, as I said, to further emphasize the fact that you may have recently met a new person, or you're going to be meeting a new person, okay? And I feel that this may occur either while you're either at work, or you may be on some type of a social outing here, okay? And it seems, ladies and gentlemen, because again that these cards that I'm interpreting kind of references the past, okay, or basis of the matter, it seems that your heart appeared to be a bit torn, or it's presently that way, due to your, more so your past connection, okay? Because you thought something would work, but didn't, particularly with this person here, okay? And also, you just have a lot of partners that I'm seeing that you're dealing with, okay? And I'm seeing that because of this, this has caused a lot of vacillation. Okay? A lot of vacillation ensued because of your attachment to the past. Okay? And this kind of created this emotional imbalance here. And it became a bit burdensome, I'm getting to you. And it almost left you with this feeling like your efforts, were in vain here, and that you should have just left well enough alone, that I'm kind of getting, or you're going to decide you're going to be feeling like that soon here. And I feel that particularly that's connected with an ex I'm getting, okay? And for those of you in a romantic situation, I'm kind of getting a sense that you felt your lover was, really cheating, wasn't really being fully honest with you. All right? So let's move right along here to just get more so here, or just to get more information here with just combining the cards here. I'm also seeing too, even though this isn't the scope of the reading, I'm seeing, weak health, you know, a serious illness. And this could be with you, Libra, I'm getting, okay? I'm seeing a feeling of depression, maybe clinical depression, okay? I'm seeing weight problems or obesity or even a tumor for some of you, or some type of eating disorder, okay? Or difficulty that some of you might even be having, losing weight here. So again, just looking at these cards here, it shows that a relationship in fact ended, just as what this card has indicated here, or has already ended. And many of you stayed single for a while, I'm kind of getting too, okay? And then, as I said, you met a new person, but, you still remain optimistic about what your future would entail, okay? As this card has said, that stay optimistic about your love life here, okay? But I feel that you remain optimistic about this situation because you're still kind of stuck and wanting to reignite. I'm getting a past connection that you want to improve, I feel. And it looks like there was again, I have to further emphasize this, a painful separation or a divorce where you really felt a strong connection, but it's just that the relationship just soured. Perhaps you two all just simply outgrew each other. But I think it's more so because it was a lot of cheating and the drug influenced it, okay? And I'm feeling that one of you were just too overly possessive here, or jealous, or bullying, controlling, with this woman here I'm just getting, all right? I feel that this female, it was like, it's my way or the highway. She had that type of mentality, and she was just very insecure. Gentlemen, into you females out here, okay? So let's see what the future entails here. You have the Seven of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs, as well as the Seven of Spades. So once again, we have earth signs and we have fire signs, okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, as well as air, all right? Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius. So just combining those cards here, just to give you some few points here on these cards down there, I'm kind of seeing bad news or something coming towards you, a threat, or some sort that's going to come to you via erotic type means or communication. I'm kind of getting, all right? I see you at some type of gathering or attending some type of gathering soon, or meeting, excuse me. I see you meeting new people as indicated, as well as some of you, I see you reuniting with perhaps those from your past, or just, and you're doing so by going to either, it looks like it could be a graduation reunion, a concert, or some type of conference, a place where it's a lot of people that I'm seeing here, okay? But keep in mind, this person, ladies and gentlemen, and this new person might not be ready to settle down here. I'm kind of getting, pay attention to the red flags. I have to stress that. You have to pay attention to the red flags because this new person appears to be very promiscuous. All right. And again, being street smart and a playgirl, they're very dangerous. All right. So you have to be very careful. So don't delude yourself. All right. Because again, I just have to repeat myself that this person, this female, seems to be more of a, player. She has this playgirl type mentality here, okay? And I'm kind of seeing your connection with this person being very emotionally charged, which will entail, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of arguing, a lot of violence, fights, as well as passionate, fiery makeup sex, all right? I'm also feeling that, again, I'm seeing some type of correspondence or nasty type message or some sort coming towards you. It could be via internet or the phone or text, or it might be something connected with Valentine's, okay? Or something affectionate that you may be receiving, but I still feel some type of a violent type tone connected here, something of a negative nature, all right? So, in some, I'm kind of seeing really what's coming up for you. I see a strong possibility of someone even going to jail here, okay? Because you have, ladies and gentlemen, you have this jack here and you have these two sevens that surround that card. So I feel that someone might go to jail. And it seems like this person, you feel stuck. It seems like you got in a situation that it's hard for you to kind of extract yourself. I'm kind of getting, you know? And I feel that while you're going to want to move forward with someone, uh, with a new person, I feel again because of all of the deceptiveness that might surround this person, result certainly is going to be slow. I'm kind of getting, ladies and gentlemen, and many of you, you're going to end up getting hurt, or you're going to feel betrayed in some sense and backstabbed because this person is really up to no good. They have an agenda at heart. So I feel that you're going to really experience more of what you really don't want, gentlemen and you ladies out there, and you're going to be very unhappy. So much so that it's going to make you nervous or very exhausted and very fearful about your future, particularly with someone younger, or particularly with an individual from whom you've lost your connection, okay? Or it just seems that the situation, perhaps with someone from your past, has really become stagnant. One of you may not even be talking to the other at this time, okay? But I just feel that you're gonna still. I see some type of phone call or text that's coming for you, but I feel you won't be willing to kind of contend with this foolishness. And I certainly feel that, and this is very good, Libra, that you certainly won't be willing to sell your soul in your pursuit for a little nookie. All right? But you can certainly expect an auspicious turn of events that will occur. All right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in and just dive right deeply into selecting these letters for you guys to kind of help you identify the female that's coming towards you, as well as the female or females around whom you might consider being a bit more vigilant, okay? So let's see. All right, I'm selecting 20 letters from this bag of 200. We have an A. We have a Y. We have an E. A U. D. E. I. G. H. D. M. R. S. W. R. R. Let's see how many letters we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 more letters. We have an I, an A, a T, and an F. Okay, I'm going to call them back to you to make sure that you have them all here. We have 3 R's, We have a W, an M, an S. There are two E's, two A's, okay, two D's, two I's, a T, G, H, F, U, and Y. All right? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to leave you with an evocative message that Spirit would like me to share with you. Okay, and I'm going to read it from a postcard. And I have it right here, and I'm going to read it right now. Okay? Dearest you, the common sayings, being in the world but not of it, and will the world loosely refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one and many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experiences and how you let yourself flow through life. There is a real freedom in knowing and accepting this, so you will wear the world loosely or it will straitjacket you. It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about how or the whys. We have the cover, that very covered. So everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has your plan, loving you always and forever. So this is what I have for you, Libra. Be sure to like and share. Okay, send me over your